Hello there. This is going to be a general love reading for all signs. It's a different point of view. You guys get to see this gorgeous painting. The ring light usually sits here and faces that way, but with all of the luggage spilled out all over in the parlor, this is the view you guys are going to get for a little bit. I unexpectedly did a really long live stream / reading last night. It was so fun and amazing, okay? But something has shifted. Like I said, that's why the energy in the fall is going to be very unexpected, okay? Here we go. This is a shirt I picked up in Salem when I was in Salem, Massachusetts. I've got 2 spots left for that Salem retreat, okay? And it's the second group. I knew that group was, the first one was going to sell out immediately, but I didn't realize how quick. So if you guys want to steal those last 2 spots for the second group, you guys know the drill. Go to my website, saltwaterhillstarot.com, fill out your application. But again, only fill out your application if you are going to respond and pay for your spot to lock in, okay? We've got Secret Admirer, Wave of Inspiration, and Soulmate. There's some kind of a soulmate connection. Someone here feels inspired to do something they wouldn't normally do because there's some sort of like magnetic energy. This is just how I feel it. They go outside of their comfort zone. Solitude. So this could very well be someone who is single. You can see the feminine here. She's not looking for anything, actually. She could be in a place of relaxation. She could even be on vacation, right? But she is not looking for love. She's in a place of peace, angelic protection, and abundance. A lot of angelic protection, a lot of divine protection. She's supremely protected. Her assets are supremely protected. So whatever that means, okay, some of you need to hear that. Your assets are divinely protected. You and yours, okay, are divinely protected. Very, very protected. Good luck. Speaking of luck, last night during that live, it just evolved. The lucky number 7 meet and greet is going to be in Vegas a week before I do my Sedona retreat, because I'm just going to be there, right there. You know what I mean? If you guys are interested in coming to meet me for my lucky number 7 meet and greet in Vegas, I know it's a really long time coming to do a Vegas meet and greet. Vegas is one of my favorite places to travel. I am from Hawaii. That's one of our top destinations, right? We love to gamble. Snag your ticket. It's on sale, okay? I'm going to put the link in the comment section below. I keep my meet and greets because they're VIP private meet and greets, very small, very tiny, okay? So don't wait till the last second and wait till tickets are closed out. And I know it allows you West Coast people to come because the New York one is like, well, it's too far for me. Well, it's not too far for everybody. Adama flew from Dubai. You know what I mean? Anyways, you have magic in the air. And that's what I'm telling you, that's the feeling right now. It's like your luck's about to change, like things are starting to align. There's a lot of hateful energy in the air. You know, when you do good, when you feel good and other people aren't, there will be hate towards you, against you. And it's the season of it, right? You see that, you know, even with my own channel and with comments that people leave, you know, I delete and hide user from channel when people leave those stupid ass comments. But that's on them, not about us, right? It's their projection of how they feel about them and that their life is miserable, because really happy people, really successful, healed, healthy people, they don't act like that. They don't say those types of things. They don't feel entitled. They don't have audacity like that. You see what I'm saying? Because they're too busy being happy with their own shit, and then they're happy to see other people be happy with their own shit too. It's just how it is. I'm not going to do Edgar. We'll do the Aquarian. I love this new Aquarian tarot that I got from Salem. Salem is so much shopping. Oh my God, for you shoppers that are coming to my Salem retreat. Oh, if you love witchy spiritual shit. Oh my God, it's like heaven in Salem. The world, something is closing. A huge chapter is closing. You can see behind me these mandalas. That's all portals. There's a huge cycle closing. A new one is about to begin. You know, the world can also be, again, travel. There could be something involved with that. Oh my goodness, the lovers. Here we go. One door closes, another one opens. See, that's the energy, isn't it? It's like the end is just the beginning. And this is why I tell you guys, I know that you get sad if it doesn't work out with one person and you had your heart set on them and you was dead ass. Oh my God, it's them, it's them. But if it is them, but they don't do shit about it, nothing's happening, it can't be them. If it's them, it's not them in the moment. And in that moment, what you got to do is let it go. And the world symbolizes complete closure of a situation. The door is no longer open. When I was traveling, you guys know that one of the readings I talked about like new love beginning again. And Jordan, my daughter, she said it reminded her of Taylor Swift's song Begin Again. And I think she mentioned this when we were in New York. It could have been in New York. And I started listening to it nonstop. And if you've never heard that song, go and look it up. Go listen to it. It's beautiful. What she's talking about in the song is that, you know, she kind of gave up on love and felt like, you know, love just really burned her, and you just meet somebody and you get excited and then it just ends. But then on a random Wednesday, it began again. I love the part where she says, you throw your head back laughing like a little kid. I think it's strange that you think I'm funny because he never did. You see, all of the things that a person didn't like about you just didn't appreciate about you. Someone else is going to love, right? Like how she's talking about this person didn't think she was funny. And she didn't have very much in common with that one. But, you know, this new one here thinks she's a cat's fucking meow. You know, she says, on a Wednesday in a cafe, I watched it begin again. I just got the chills. That's this. It's like love is going to come to those who have a higher elevated vibration. Because why? Because like attracts like. So if you have a low vibrational, stank, jealous, gross, cruel, unkind energy, you will attract more of that type of shit into your life. So you'll attract people who are that way. Cruel, unkind. People who are abusive, manipulators, narcissists even, right? If you are miserable and you're jealous and you're hateful and that's how you live your life, what do you think you're going to attract more of? And, you know, law of attraction is not philosophy. It is fucking scientific. Like attracts like. This is someone who's sitting in peace. She has let it go. Whatever pain, whatever hurt, whatever betrayals. The world symbolizes complete, utter closure. She's in a whole new cycle. It's a whole new season. It's a whole new vibration. And with that comes someone she's going to meet. Oh, I just got the chills again. Like attracts like. You guys will be so similar. It's like the perfect match. And I keep feeling it. What one man took for granted, right? I mean, that's the saying, isn't it? One man's trash is another man's treasure. I mean, I don't like to use that word trash, but what one man don't want, what one man take for granted, another man will come along and be like, bro, this is what I fucking prayed for. This is every single thing I've ever wanted. It's like my dream woman. And that's the point here is if someone takes you for granted, someone else won't. You know? We can't explain why someone doesn't want us. It could just be, it's nothing personal. Sometimes it's not personal. It's not because you ugly. It ain't because you ain't shit. You could be the baddest bitch to walk the planet. But if they're just not in a mental space, right? If they don't have their shit together, if they don't have the mental capacity, the emotional capacity, and maturity to be able to give you what you deserve, don't take that shit personal. Because it ain't personal. You might be too much for somebody, but you ain't gonna be too much for somebody else, okay? Five of Cups here, there's a lot of sadness and grief. There's also a lot of regret. Somebody's gonna regret the way they treated you. See, King of Swords, this person, this is someone else, right? They could have been very standoffish. You can see he's not even looking her in the eye. He's got his sword, he's holding his sword, which means he's almost using it like a weapon, silence. Some of you have dealt with a person who used silence as a weapon. So a lot of no communication. And you know, the thing about communication is, it is a sign of respect to just be ghosted or to just be like, not responded to and to be like forgotten it's horrible. And again, it boils down to respect. Everybody's busy. Everybody has shit happening and going on, right? People have families. Some people are working. They're the sole provider. They're busy. Everybody's busy. But this one ain't gonna be too busy for you, because I have a feeling this one's like, oh, I'm so sorry, I was just so busy. I don't think it's a lie, but I just think that they used it as a defense mechanism. They used that to hide behind because they didn't want to face the truth of shit. Seven of Cups, you got options coming in. Five of Pentacles and the Devil. So the Five of Pentacles is that feeling of abandonment, right? Someone here may have left you high and dry. I'm telling you, there was silence from this one. He goes cold, silent on you. Someone else scoops you right the fuck up. Mark my words. This is energy. It's not like I'm the guru of gurus and the prophetess of prophetesses. Bitch, it's common fucking sense. You know what I mean? The Devil is obsession. I feel like the new one's going to be obsessed with you. Healthy obsession. Not Joe from you. Okay? Bitch, nobody got time for a motherfucker like that. We don't got time for no weird, obsessive, unhealthy, toxic bullshit. You can be healthily obsessed with something because if you have the maturity, right? The comprehension, the maturity, the ability, the experience to calm oneself. So this would be, whoever this new one is, he's got a lot of discipline. Got to be able to discipline yourself, because with no discipline, that means that we can allow ourselves to get out of fucking control. Right? This one doesn't let himself get out of control. Ace of Swords, some sort of communication. That Death card won't leave the bottom of the deck. And yeah, it's Scorpio energy, which we're in Scorpio season right now. But it's also symbolic of the end and a beginning, because that's what death symbolizes. Death and rebirth. The end is just the beginning. Someone's going to come and scoop you right the fuck up. Look at the Star card, how gorgeous. It's a peacock. Could be a lot of pride here too. There's a lot of superficiality, because that's what the peacock symbolizes, right? It's about outer beauty, not inner beauty. So whoever this is, this new one, they're going to love you not for the way you look, not for who you are. I just talked about that energy in one of the readings that I did while traveling, about like I referred to the movie Notting Hill, how in the movie Julia Roberts, she's this fucking mega superstar, and then she falls in love with Hugh Grant, who's like this, according to him, a nobody, you know, bookshop owner. And, you know, she says to him that it's, do you love me for me, not who you think I am? And she refers to that actress, I think it's Greta Garbo. I think that's who she talks about, is Greta. How Greta says, you know, do you love me, the real me, or do you love the character of me that you and everyone else sees, you know, for me to be? Is it me that you really love? That's this, like whoever this new person is, they're going to love you. Not the version of you that the world sees, not the version of you when you look gorgeous and pretty and you're all duked out and you see what I'm saying? Makeup on point, face beat, you know, wearing a gorgeous outfit. No, they'll love you with sweats and a bun with no goddamn makeup on. This is that type of true connection where it goes beyond physical. It's to the bone. And it is giving very past life energy, because it's like, I feel like I know you. I know you in every form. I would recognize you in every form, in every timeline, in every dimension. I know it's you because of how you make me feel. because you allow me to put my sword down, right? This is like, this one, he wouldn't do it. And it's like, that's okay, because then you're not it. Because to be in a connection, one must put sword down and be vulnerable and open and step outside of comfort zone and allow, you know, the feelings to sort of overrule this, the overthinking of the mind. That one just couldn't get out of his head. That's why he comes up as the King of Swords. It's why the sword is right here next to his head, and he's holding back and he's overthinking, and he's not being warm, because remember, he's cold. There's like a hot cold energy with this one. The new one's not going to be like that. And it's what you fucking deserve, and it's what you may think doesn't exist, but it does exist. And it's got your name written all motherfucking over it. Let the old go. Queen of Cups. Bitch about to fall to hell in love. Because she loved herself. This is really key, and this is important. We now love ourselves, so we recognize what love looks like. Does love look like treating someone like dirt and shit? Does love look like abandonment and abuse and cheating? Does love look like, well, I'll settle? Well, I'll put you last? No, because we don't put us last. We put us first. You see what I'm saying? We put us first. She knows love because she loves the fuck out of herself. She knows it firsthand. This is why when this one comes in, there's almost this instant recognition in each other, because this man loves himself too. This man has gone through all that bullshit, 3 of Swords, just like you. He recognizes what is and what isn't real. He recognizes toxic. He knows if something is just superficial. He doesn't want superficial. And this is important because I think we've all been, well, most of us have been with someone who, you know, has only been with us for our looks. Now, whether it's because you a bad bitch or because you got money, or whether it's because, right? So it's not always just looks. It could be clout. It could be because of money. It could be for a multitude of reasons. But we've been with men that didn't love the real us. This one loves you fully and completely, inside and out. And you're gonna fall hard. That's why you keep coming up as a Queen of Cups. I mean, how can you not? You know what I mean? You meet someone like this and they're like everything that a man should be. Nowadays, we see it out there in this world, especially in the United States of America. You can see how there's not a lot of, it's not like you can just go on any block right now and find this great, amazing man who puts women first. I mean, for fuck's sake, women right now, we're fighting for our rights. You know what I mean? While traveling, I experienced both types of men out there. Men who will push by you, rush by you, cut in front of you, let the door slam in your motherfucking face. And then I have met a couple handful of strangers who would never do that. If they're alone or with the wife or girlfriend, hold the door open for the other women. Help you if something falls, right? Real genuine, a real man. And yes, those men do exist, but they're not a lot of them. Because clearly the majority of men I met were the opposite, selfish, you know, just demeaning or just gross. And then the handful that were gracious, amazing, kind men. Which one you think he's going to be? The kind that's going to hold the door open for someone behind him because he's just kind as a gentleman. The kind of man who's going to treat you with respect. The kind of man that says your body, your choice. Ain't got shit to do with me. A man that's going to protect you. Body, mind, soul. Provide for you. Okay? No one, he ain't going to let nobody act in front of your face and play in front of your face and fuck with you. A hardworking man. Someone honest. Someone truthful. They do exist. I don't like when people say all men. It ain't all men. There's a lot of them out there right now, but it ain't all men. And right now, it's a difficult time for those of us that are attracted to fucking intelligence, okay? Common sense and intelligence. But there are a lot of men out there still with common sense and intelligence, okay? They're out there. And your vibration will attract them in. Luscious, mouth-watering. Oh my God. Ooh, Lord, the sexual fucking... the attraction between these two Oh my, it's like a cigarette type of shit, okay? Very, oh, I just got the chills. The mouth watering and luscious. That's how they're gonna be for you. Always hot for you. They're gonna always think no matter what, well, but you know, I gained weight. Well, you know, but this and I don't got my makeup on. They don't give a fuck. This man's gonna find you scrumptious 24/7. I almost just get the feeling like they won't be able to get enough of you. That's why that obsession came out earlier. I can't get enough of them. I want them all the time. I want to be near them. I want to smell them. I want to touch them. I want to taste them. They want to bite. You know what I mean? Got love confession, bottom of the deck. Will it be necessary? You know? Can I be honest? You need a confession? This is the kind of man you don't even have to ask for a confession. He will just say it. You know, like you're going to have to, bitch, you're going to have to use control with this one. Oh my, this is the kind married within a week. Not because you're both dumb, not because you're both delusional as fuck, but because it's true connection. And I got the feeling it's going to happen. I've told you guys this for a long time, that if it's really the one, it happens quickly. Okay. You have Anonymous. You haven't met yet, or they don't know you, or you don't know them. Spontaneous, it happens quickly. I said that. I told you it's going to happen very quickly, whether it's the meeting. For some of you, it's a person that comes back. And it feels new because the energy is new. The connection it's renewed, so it feels new. But it could be someone from the past. For some of you, it's a brand new motherfucker. So brand new, you may not have even met yet. So brand new, it could have just been last week. So brand new, it'll be tomorrow. You know what I mean? There's a spontaneity to this. It's fast, it's quick, and when you know, you know. That's the saying, isn't it? When you know, you know. Men know. They also know when they fucked up. And trust me when I tell you, if you've had a man here that has fucked up and fumbled you, oh, is he gonna ever? He will know that. They always do. They don't care if they fumble a bitch that they don't like, they don't want, they don't ever care about that. No one does. But a man who fumbles a good woman, a woman that he knows there was something there, he will think about that woman for the rest of his fucking life. You will live rent-free in that head. Okay? I'm telling you, you will. But new's coming in, and this new is going to be hot. It's going to be juicy. It's going to be very sexual, but it's not just that. That's not the basis of this connection. Okay? But it is very, very sexually filled. A lot of, you know what? Do I have to say it? Putting things in things. Okay? Now I am more than excited to get into this. Wow. Extended. I can't even talk. I can't wait to get into this extended because we're going to use the sexual decks. I'm going to use a new deck I got. We're going to use a sexual tarot, the go-to. I use it in every extended, okay? Reminders, if you want to rent this extended, you're going to go to the comment section below. I'm going to pin the link. If you want to join me in Salem in November, beautiful time to go because we get Salem all to ourselves. Trust me, I know when I went, everyone said that. They were like, this is the best time to come after the craziness in October. Now you get Salem all to yourself, which is amazing because then when you go sightsee, it's empty. When you go to the restaurants, it's empty. And there's just like a feeling of, I don't know, if you've been, you know. So I'm excited to go with these two groups that I have. Second group will be 11/18 to 11/22. Yes, you must pay $1,111 to lock in your spot. The difference of that's got to be paid. I think it's 45 days prior to the first day of the retreat. But this is, please stop applying if you're going to not respond. Stop applying if you're not going to respond. Stop applying if when I say, okay, cool, when are you going to pay? Oh, I don't have the money. Please, I don't understand that. And I have so much applications that come in. don't apply unless you want to go and you have the money, okay? Please. Now, we're going to get into, look at that. Can I show it? Oh yeah, it's not anything happening here. That's the energy, luscious and hot for you. All right, let's get into this extended. I am back home, but unfortunately, the way the timing happened, I will be traveling again very soon. This trip was planned way in advance, and we just extended our East Coast trip so much that it ended up being really tight. So I will be traveling again very soon. But as you guys know, I believe in divine timing for everything. So I'll do readings while I'm traveling as I can and when I feel guided. And I'm working on your personal readings up until I leave. I know a lot of you requested for me to wait. Don't do it yet. Now, if you have a pending reading with me that you originally wanted me to do, but now you feel differently because the energy has shifted, you want me to wait, please email me, okay? Because if I do yours before I leave, then it's done already, okay? Anyways, let's get into your extended, okay? Bye.